Okay, referencing and citation is a very important, another important features in your writing, in our academic writing. We need to refer when we use the information from somebody else. Okay, we need to refer it, given the um, credit to the original writer, or maybe some information taken from somebody else. All right. Referencing. When writing work or report, you need to refer in your text to the material written or produced by the others. So this procedure is named as a citing or quoting references. So failure to do this implies that you have written is all your own work when it is isn't. Macam mustahil lah you boleh menulis semua sendiri kan. Semuanya tak. Biasanya akan ada um, gunakan maklumat daripada orang lain, daripada sumber yang lain. Sebab tu kita kena refer and cite. It is impossible for us to write everything by our own. Usually we are referring to something. With nowadays technology, AI technology, yeah, it expose many of the writer to write it by copying or something. To that information. Jadi referencing is a must. This amount to plagiarism, if just copy it, so we can call it as a plagiarism, which is not a good ethics in the academic line. So a well-referenced papers identifies and acknowledge materials used to build your own arguments. So consistency and accuracy are important to enable readers to identify and locate the material to which you have referred. For the undergraduate student, my own experience, maybe you are not very much understand this, because your work is much more on the development, on the system analysis and so on. So maybe you are lack in this part because you are not focusing on this. Okay, unlike the research student, yes, you can have these pictures because the way you write and the way you do the research is much different. Your work is different with the development student. Okay. So I'm okay, and if only you can provide the good reference, okay, you cite it properly and you write it relevantly, so it is good enough for the undergraduate student, especially for the system development. Okay, elements of referencing. Okay, we have citing, reference and bibliography. We have the citing. Remember dalam kelas saya tunjuk dalam in-text paragraph, the name of the process is citing. Citation refers to the sources you quote within your document. And reference list is the detailed list of sources that have been cited in the text. Kita ada dua lah. Citation dalam teks and reference at the back of your report. Bibliography ni dalam report PSM tak ada. So we do not use the bibliography in our PSM report. Okay. Academic referencing system. We have various style, but we usually use two, as I explained in the class, APA and IEEE. Okay, APA is using author year and IEEE using a numbered system. Remember, I already explained to you. Referencing is a two-part process. First is a citing within the text, and second, references at the end of the work. You remember this part. This is a two important process. So in the Harvard system, cited publication are referred to the in-text by giving the author's surname and the year of the publication. And all must be listed in the reference section at the end of the report. Okay, so this is the citation. This is the definition. A citation is a reference to a published or unpublished sources to acknowledge the relevance of the words. The combination of both the in-body citation and the reference give the strength, give the original resource to what you have been written, or give the evidence that your statement is fact, is true. Like this. So this is the two common APA and IEEE. Example, in the slide showing now the example of using IEEE style. So this is what we meant by the text. In text, okay, in here. So this is the text, and then we do write the citation in it. This one. This is a citation. Okay, how to cite? The correct way to cite is like this. If it is the paper, the original paper contain one author, so you can just write the author name, Smith 2005. If two authors, then you need to write it as Smith and Jones 2005. But if has more than three authors, you can write like Smith et al. 2005 et al. Okay. So no need to write the whole 5, 6, 7 authors in the text. Next is a references and bibliography. References are those that have been referenced in your thesis or report. But bibliography listing all the materials means that what is written, what is listed in the reference must be cited. But for the bibliography, not all the bibliography must be cited in the your writing. So that is the main difference between references and bibliography. Cited directly in the text, but bibliography not cited directly in the text. Okay, for the reference it can be used to support your statement or argument, but bibliography is not. Okay. Maksudnya bibliography ni dia listkan semualah apa-apa yang dia baca, tak semestinya dia akan cite. So dia akan jadi lebih banyak. Okay, bibliography and reference. So do not use bibliography in UTHM. Kita tak benarkan lah. In UTHM we do not use a bibliography. We use a reference. Quoting, paraphrasing. So quoting is repeating exactly what another author and speaker wrote or said. And paraphrasing. So I would suggest of using a paraphrasing instead of the quoting. Quoting kan kita ambil seluruh bahagian and then kita quote saja. Kemudian masukkan dia punya citation tanpa mengubah struktur ayat yang asal. Okay, but paraphrasing, we do reorganize, rewrite again the statement we get from some other sources into your own words. So that is the paraphrasing. Putting a short passage from another author or speaker into your own style. It means that rewrite back in your own style. So that is a paraphrasing. And summarizing, another combination of paraphrasing and summarize takes a long passage and you just summarize it, shorten it using your own word, but including the important items from what you refer. So when should you quote? The start of the original is impressive. Maksudnya bila masa nak guna quotation, nak guna yang ambil yang penuh. Bila biasanya tentang definisi lah, definition. So if it is a definition, usually we can definition pula, if it is a static definition. Kalau definition tu kita macam boleh ubah dengan ayat lain tu, tak payahlah guna yang quotation ni. Okay, tapi mudah kata it's better to use the paraphrasing and summarizing instead of the quotation. Sebab bila terlalu banyak quotation kan, bila kita nak linkkan dia tu jadi agak sukar sedikit. Sikit je nak guna boleh lah. In this slide, we show some example how to give a quotation, how to write the paraphrase and so on. Okay, yang ini terlalu subjektif sebab kadang-kadang manusia kita akan menghasilkan pemahaman yang berbeza-beza walaupun menggunakan keyword yang sama. Jadi I just open it to your reading sajalah. How do you paraphrase? Okay, example. Right. So when to reference, okay, whenever you use an idea from someone else, so you need to avoid plagiarism. All use of sources must be cited in either style. Must cite. Okay. Turnitin. Okay. Ini nanti lecturer akan set turnitin at the end of the PSM. So your document must go through this process. That is to review for the plagiarism report. So the name is similarity check. Similarity check means that how similar your report produced to the another one. So the Turnitin software will give the answer. And you must obtain less than 30%. Okay, similar. Less than 30% similar. If greater than that, so you need to do something. Usually to paraphrase and to rewrite the some part that they indicate the higher similarity with the other document. Okay. Right. So things to remember, whether you quote, paraphrase or summarize, you should cite the ideas you get from your resources in the paper. Okay. So yeah, this is the summary, proposal, chapter 1, chapter 2. So this is what you need to do in the chapter 2. Read, observe, interview, document checking, analyze. Okay, write, analyze, analysis, and also understand. So 1 week passed, I already instruct you how to write the chapter 2, organize your chapter 2. I hope now you are ready to write it. I'm still waiting the report, the outcome from the chapter 2. Okay. In first topic, provide an overview, detailed overview on the operation of your case study. And then the second important part is to provide information on the method used, or technique or algorithm used. And the third part is to provide 3 existing similar systems and do the analysis. So this is the main content of your chapter